This is Joe Malone. It is the Bulls Chat podcast, and with me, the head coach, the general manager of the North Iowa Bulls, Todd Sanden. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, Joe. I appreciate the opportunity.
So here we are, one day after the official beginning of summer, and we're talking hockey. You know it's a good day when we get a chance to talk hockey.
Absolutely.
Now, yesterday, the schedule release was put out by the NHL, so people could start filling in their calendars on their phone for when the home games are going to be, some road trips that fans may want to take for the North Iowa Bulls. 60 regular season games on the calendar, and the first four, well, we're still waiting to find out who the opponents will be. That will be at the Showcase Tournament in the middle of September. Your thoughts on the schedule and the way it laid out?
I think the schedule's good. I mean, in 60 games, there's going to be some challenges, and I think the schedule looks to be a pretty good schedule for us.
Yeah. Now, the Bulls, after the Showcase Tournament, will be playing at Austin on Friday, September 30th, first road trip opportunity of the season, and then the home opener, the Austin Bruins, coming to the Mason City Arena on Saturday, October 1st. And what a way to kind of get the post-showcase part of the season rolling with one of our biggest rivals.
Yeah, bringing in a great local rival. I would assume that we're opening their building for them, and they're coming to help us open ours.
Now, a couple of notes here. Thursday, there will be one Thursday game on the schedule. That's December 15th, St. Cloud. As far as the home portion of the schedule goes, one Thursday game where St. Cloud comes to town. You've got New Year's Eve. The Bulls are playing host to Austin. And then following that up with the one Sunday game on the schedule at home on New Year's Day at 5:30. That should be a very fun time on New Year's Eve night.
I would think so. I don't know if I can't remember the last time we've had a New Year's Eve game, but certainly it could be a lot of fun inside the Mason City Arena.
Yeah, I know going back, I think last year New Year's Eve was at Austin, and then back in the NA 3 days, it seems like we were at Rochester on New Year's Eve quite a bit. But now playing host at home. And then other big dates on the calendar, you've got March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. That's a Friday night. And the Bulls are at home hosting Aberdeen. So lots of those big kind of party atmosphere nights are home games for the Bulls.
Tell you what, that's a benefit. Certainly for our franchise and for our team to play on some of those dates where people are ready to come out and have a great time.
Now, the last regular season home game will be April 8th versus Bismarck. So a lot getting packed into about 5.5 months for the North Iowa Bulls. And then as far as homestands, road trips, does that all I can't remember if there's like an extended road trip in there or an extended homestand. Is anything on there catch your eye at all, Coach?
No, not really. I mean, I focus more on our home schedule than I do the road schedule, and the home schedule looks pretty good to me.
Okay. Now, going back a little bit, you had the NAHL draft recently, and the Bulls were drafting forwards, picked up 4 in the draft, and drafting goalies, including the first pick for the Bulls, Mitchell Day, and the final pick in the draft for the Bulls, Eric Chafe, who got a lot of ice time with the Mason City Toros last season at the Mason City Arena. Your thoughts on the players you were able to pick up in the draft?
Well, I think definitely we had a need at goaltender. We moved veteran goalie Hunter Garvey in an off-season pre-draft trade. So we definitely had a need out of the gates to either tender or draft a goalie. And, with that need, taking a goalie high in the draft was something that was imperative for us to do. And I think Mitch Day is a solid veteran goaltender of junior hockey. Played with Hunter Bolger back in his midget days. So, I mean, a kid from St. Louis who is familiar with our program and excited to be here.
Okay. And then as far as forwards go, you managed to pick up some guys. Just looking at stats, I don't have any tape to watch or anything like that, but players that were able to not only score but also assist. It looks like just from stat lines that were put out.
Yeah, when you look at our draft, and we went into the draft hopefully finding some defensemen that fit our needs, and just for whatever reason, it kept clicking back to forwards and what was available, and what we felt fit our team best for the draft on that day. I mean, it's such a crazy day with you spend all the time to put these lists together, and you have a plan, and sometimes right away into the draft, your plan gets blown up a little bit or at some point. And I thought ours was pretty good. Like we got guys that were on our list. We didn't have to scramble at all in it, but we just didn't have the opportunity to take the defenseman that we wanted at the time that we were picking.
Now, what is next for the Bulls? What is the next thing on the schedule? When do you start seeing players and skates, that sort of thing?
Well, we've wrapped up our 2 pre-draft camps. We had the one in Farmington Hills, Michigan, and the one in Hudson, Wisconsin. So really the next event for us is our main camp, July 15th to 17th in Andover, Minnesota, which as fans and billets know, that's not a long haul to go take in a main camp. And it's always been pretty well attended by, fans of ours coming up and visiting for a day or following the entire camp.
Okay, and that's where you get to see the 2022-2023 teams start to gel, start to materialize and come together.
Absolutely, and we're excited about that opportunity.
Excellent. Well, Coach, always fun, and plan on maybe checking in after the camp and seeing where things are at with the team, if that works for you.
Absolutely, Joe. Thank you. We appreciate the opportunity to be on the air and talk about our hockey team.
Find out more info about the Bulls schedule, NorthIowaBulls.com. They've got ticket information there as well. Joining us, the head coach, general manager of the North Iowa Bulls, Todd Sanden.